So we know there are certain things we can do or use that boost performance. I remember the first time I bought a car. I bought a car at an auction, and it was a Chrysler LeBaron limited edition turbo convertible with white aluminum rims. And man, the worst thing that can happen to an 18-year-old boy is to hear that turbo engine kick in. And I would sit there, and it wasn't enough for me to hear that. I went and got some octane booster. Those are the cars. So I put it in. I wish I hadn't done that. I wound up getting 3 tickets in one weekend. I thought I was going to jail. This dude pulled me over that looked just like Boss Hogg, and I said, oh, God, I'm in the back road of Mississippi. Jesus, please don't let me go out like this. I'll tell this story real quick. Okay, so after getting 2 tickets going down where I was going, I was headed back. I was going to Officer Basic School back in Fort Sill, so I had to be back. You got to be back by a certain time. So I'm sitting there, boom, the turbo going, all of a sudden, woo! I'm like, oh, man. You would think after the first 2 tickets I would have slowed down, but it's interesting the way the human mind thinks. You think, oh, I won't make it. I'll make it this time. I always got one more time. So anyway, this guy pulls me over, and this had never happened to me before. Now, mind you, I'm not one that gets carried away in race, but I am acutely aware that I'm black. And then the policeman said, I need you to come in the front seat of the car. And I'm like, this don't ever end good in the movies. And I'm sitting there, and I go in the front seat, and I'm like, yes, officer. And he said, well, son, where are you? And I'm not kidding. This is Oklahoma. Son, where are you headed to so fast? I said, well, officer, I'm an officer in the Army, and I'm headed back trying to make it back to Fort Sill before it comes. He goes, you in the Army? And this guy starts crying. He goes, it's a shame. And you know, we had a conflict over in Iraq at the time, the Gulf War, and he was like, it's a shame what you boys are having to go through. I remember my heart bleeds. I hate seeing our young men have to go up. And this guy is sobbing. So I'm like, yes. So I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. It's my honor and privilege to serve my country. I'm so glad. No, it's all right, sir. I took the oath. It's what I want to do as a young man. This dude goes on for like 2 or 3 minutes just bawling, telling me how proud he was I am and the sacrifice that I made. So I'm like, yes, thank you, Jesus. So this guy goes on, and he goes, man, did I tell you? He said, I just can't tell you how proud I am of you. And here's your ticket. Man, that dude gave me, I looked at him like, man, give me that ticket. So